Hello. Today is Jacob chapter 7, verses 1 through 15. I gotta go to work soon. That's why I'm awake at this hour. Okay. In chapter 7, we meet the Antichrist Sherem. And, just a few things. Through verse 15, we're just starting talking to Sherem. And, it talks about how Jacob could not be shaken. And then it asks if we are unshakable in our faith. And if the foundation upon which we stand is a sure foundation upon which the prophets of the Lord stand. It says, through faith, devotion, continual study and pondering the Word of God, constant prayer, and the cultivation of a service-minded love for our fellow men, we can also become unshakable so that no antichrist or evil influence can dislodge us from our spiritual moorings. And then one part I really liked was in verse 8. It talks about confounding Sherem. And it gives a quote by Neal A. Maxwell. But first it says, Sherem is a prototype for endless varieties of disgruntled and misguided enemies of the truth who emerge in all generations of time, only to be confounded by the chosen representatives of the Lord. In the strength of God, the righteous can prevail against those who scheme to overthrow the doctrines of Christ. I liked how they use the word disgruntled, because it's very true. Anybody who leaves the church and then fights against it, they are very disgruntled. And it's like, don't do anything in anger. Don't you ever learn? Don't do anything in anger. But anyways, the quote by Neal A. Maxwell is kind of long, so I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read you the one part that I wrote down in my scriptures. And it's talking about how okay, I'll just read some of it. Okay, so it goes, the Antichrist was a here and now person who ironically put himself forward as if he were the judge of what constituted orthodoxy. So alas, today, like Sherem, who ostensibly wished to uphold the law of Moses, some denounce modern prophets for telling of plain and precious things yet to come. Provincialism wears many blinders, and each is designed to deflect those fundamental truths which transcend time. And here's the part I liked. How relentlessly the adversary seeks to grind mortals down to a single plane, knowing as he does that if mortals can be confined to now, then it is so easy to declare present appetite instead of Jesus as king. So that's the part I really liked about how Satan works so hard to grind us all down, to say that now is all that matters, here and now. Nothing else matters. There is no life after death. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. If he can confine us to now and not eternity, then he can declare present appetite to king. I really liked that. All right. I gotta go to work. I will talk to you all later.